Under caution, we're in turn 2, going to go green this time by. A look from our aerial camera. To me, it appears that Matt Kenseth never, the 17, second car there, never had any intention of coming to pit road. Kyle, I'm not too sure.
No, I think the 17 said, I hope he does go down pit road. But I think it's going to work out better for him because the 18 didn't. He's going to restart on the outside. He's been all over the back of that 18 car. He might get that run off of turn 2, get the lead.
Kyle Busch made that call totally on his own right there, I believe, when he looked in that rearview mirror and saw that, because actually the top 8 cars that are out there right now stayed out.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Johnson still has questions about the format of this race.
On 10 laps or another 20? Another 20 laps. You got 20 more laps, and then we'll have a break. We're all sorted out before too long.
Well, I know one thing. If he doesn't quit going into pits, he's going to be dead last for long.
Well, he restarts 12th, but remember, in this format, that's 6th row outside.
That's still way deep for a 20-lap run here. He does have 4 tires, but I don't know if that's going to help that much or not. I thought he had the perfect setup, but he's mired back into traffic now.
So it's Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, Greg Biffle, Jeff Burton, Hornish and Edwards, the top 10.
I think Kyle Busch knew that he better not let the door open for that 17 car based on the way Matt kept running him down there. And Mark Martin's right up beside Kenseth going off into turn 3.
Tony Stewart's going to come out of this first lap in 6th.
Oh, Johnson got in the wall hard. He just killed the right side of his car.
Yep, pancaked it.
Now this old car, sometimes it makes them better. No,
into Greg Biffle, and that will put us under caution.
Yeah, I think it.
Might have some right front fender damage.
Now caution laps will count during this segment here.
Right.
Let's watch the 48 come off turn 4 here, Mike, because he gets it pretty hard. It's up high, making good time right here, but 16 scrapes the wall right there.
That was a pretty hard lick by that 48 car.
Yeah, the car jumped up in the air. Fortunately, he doesn't have any tire rub done. Yeah, well, he's got a little bit, Larry. But then down here, Sam just loses it, and there's somebody on his outside.
Greg Biffle in the 16. Yep. Boy, look at Logano on that 20. Just squeaked by as Hornish was coming down the racetrack. And Greg Biffle will take his car to the garage area.
Yeah, it got pretty serious damage, Greg did.
Greg was just a victim.
Right there. That's hard lick.
Now, that's 2 of the 8 cars that stayed out under that last caution, the 77 to 16.
Let's watch from Dale Jr. And from Joey Logano.
Thought it'd be a good look. Ooh, 77 was coming down the hill.
He was. It's a good thing Joey didn't slow down anymore.
So this is the first real caution flag, if you will, of the night. Matt, how about the damage on Jimmy's car?
Jimmy reported it to the team that he kissed the wall a little harder than he thought he probably did, and both spotter and crew chief looked it over, said does not look bad at all. In fact, Chad Knaus added, after what we saw cars do last week at Darlington, that's nothing.
Well, I agree, and I'm not real sure when he gets up to speed if he's going to have a tire rub or not. I don't think he does, and actually the body doesn't look that bad.
Here is Boyer, Newman, Keselowski, and Hornish on pit road. No one has gone to the garage except Greg Biffle. So 20 cars on the racetrack, all on the lead lap. And a lot of that fresh Sprint yellow paint that's been used on the walls all around Lowe's Motor Speedway just for this weekend ended up along the right side of Greg Biffle's car.
I like these yellow walls. I think it's pretty cool looking.
You know, the amazing thing with Jimmy Johnson, Mike, even those few laps, remember he restarted 12th. He's up to 7th right now in that 48 car.
Oh, yeah. He was going on those 4 tires.
Here's another racing question from Ask.com, the official search engine of NASCAR. Who has won the most all-star races? If you want the answer now, go to Ask.com, where NASCAR fans go to get answers. Ask.com, official search engine of NASCAR. Steve.
And Mike, Greg Biffle's just out of the race car. Greg, I heard you say earlier that your car was really loose. Talk about what happened with the 77.
Yeah, he just, you know, everybody's trying really hard tonight, and the 77 just drove in there probably a little bit too hard. Trying to get a little bit too much on that restart, and just got loose underneath me. I saw him moving up. I moved up the racetrack quite a ways, but I guess he couldn't keep it down, or I didn't, you know, he couldn't save it. So you just got to get these cars really loose to be able to turn. And he was just a little too loose, I guess, took us out.
Greg, you guys done?
Yeah, we're done. I mean, it only pays to win here. And, you know, we were sitting in a great spot, but coming from the back with, you know, 15 laps and then a 10-lap shootout, you know, with a tore-up car, we just don't stand a chance of getting up there to the front.
Thanks, Ray.
Thanks.
Biffle's team will bank $75,000 more or less for 21st place.
And we've got 26 laps to go. We know we've got one more break coming, a 10-minute break, but we do also know that we have weather to the west of us. So that's one reason these guys are up on the wheel right now.
That and $1 million.
Well, yeah. Speaking of west, let's go west to Michigan International Speedway in June, where Sprint Cup tickets start at $40 and kids 12 and under are free.
Hey, Mike, real quickly, I want to congratulate my daughter, Jessica Lee Waltrip. She made the Dean's List at Belmont this semester, and she is so excited about it, and I just want to congratulate her. It was a cool deal.
Absolutely.
Little homeschool girl, did good.
Want to take a moment to send condolences to Dave Marcus and his family, the longtime Sprint Cup campaigner. Lost his father, Tony, at age 92 this week. Dave, just wanted to know we're thinking of you and your family.
Once again, we have that double file restart that really seems to make things exciting on these restarts.
It does, Larry, but it makes it exciting for all the right people.
Exactly.
You don't have a bunch of lap cars down under you, you know, trying to get a lap back or a lucky dog or any of that. You got people that are racing each other.
I love it.
I love it.
I wish with the free pass rule we have now that this is what we could have every single race.
We should. We say that. I think we say that every time we come over here, but it's the only time we use it.
Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, Kurt Busch, Tony Stewart. Those are the top half dozen. 5 laps to go. Excuse me, 15 to go in this segment. 15 to go.
15 to go. Boy, Matt didn't get much of a restart there.
And I think Jeff Gordon in that 24 car is going to take advantage.
Mark just got bad loose right there. Almost lost that car. He's fortunate.